Hey guys, James here with UFS University coming at you with another deck profile. This time we're going to be doing it under Grow. So this time we're going to be going through all the Soul Calibur characters this month. Then we have actually probably for the next 2 months we're going to be doing Soul Calibur just to like catch back up on the sets we were behind. I apologize. So every Wednesday we're going to be coming out with 2 profiles. This week it's going to be Grow and Ivy. Next week's going to be Killik and Mitsurugi. Then Sophidia and Taki. Siegfried and Zhang Hua, and Nightmare and Yoshimitsu, then as well and Zasalamel to cap off all of those. So we're going to grow itself. We're going to keep. I wanted to keep these decks a little slightly highly competitive, as well as make them not boring. I want to make them seem fun and interesting. So we're going to start with Grow. He's a Death Order water character. We're playing underwater this week, or this time, I guess, not week. He's a 6 hand size, 29 vitality character. His abilities are E, your attack gets +1/+1, 1 speed, 1 damage. And then your next attack gets +1/+1 speed and damage. So basically your first attack gets 1/1, your second attack gets 2/2 with him, which is pretty nuts itself. Then E, once per turn, if this attack's printed damage is 4 or less, you can discard 1 card. You may discard 1 card from your hand in addition to momentum to pay for its multiple cost. So you can just ditch 1 card from your hand to pay for the multiple cost. You don't even need momentum if you just want a multiple 1. It's pretty nice. So let's get into the foundations. We're playing 4 Ridding the Outworld, Ridding the World of Outsiders. E, commit, your attack is 2/2. And then E, flip, play ball, commit, your attack is 1/1. So your next attack is 2/2, and this attack is 1/1. It's kind of just like Grow again, which is pretty fun. 4 Malfestation. It's a 1/6, so you check well when you play your cards and prevents your opponent from stunning you, which is pretty nice on defense. 4 Maternal Swordsmanship. All your attacks have 3 damage outside these fatalities. So you get to ready 1 foundation that you've, like when you fail a check, when you check bad, and as well as giving your attack speed or damage. Most of the time we'll probably give it speed because MGH, Megwe Hua, gives it speed and damage, and then Windmill Punch itself gives damage. So like, we're most of the time just going to try and give speed to where things get through faster. We're playing 2 Quest for the Hero Sword. Commit, flip, add 1 card. Add 1 attack with a printed damage of 3. Just 3. Good thing they're all 3s, but just 3. From your discard pile to your hand or card pool. So you can add 1 from your discard pile to your card pool or to your hand, which is pretty nice. So you can add Megwe Haws, Windmill Punches, Sublimating Blade if you want to pick it up with Kali Yuga if that's your only option, stuff like that. 2 Dream of Becoming Whole because we do multiple, and we do sometimes multiple from our momentum because we put fatalities there or Swallow Your Soul. We can ready it when we can ready it. It's playable while committed. Discard momentum. Your next check to play an attack gets +1. Also playable while committed. We're playing 2 God of Thunder. Destroy something to ready and give +2 damage. Just make sure we can keep playing attacks. 3 Ageless and Wise to kind of protect our foundations. We like those. 2 Venomous to make sure our opponent can't draw more cards to protect themselves, or just protect us from dying. 1 Retreated Arctica to just basically turn off an attack. 1 Feigned Interest. This card is going to be very good next format with the release of 7th Cross, with everything having gauge. So like this thing turns off the EX on Nutcracker, all the keywords on Missile Launcher, and it's going to turn off all those pesky gauge attacks. At least one of them, at least. Just gauge 5 has gauge 0 now. Good job. So like, it's going to be really good next format just to be able to turn off 1 gauge attack because characters are going to be nuts. 3 Honky Tonk to build anything in if we need it. 4 Fusion Refusal. It's a spam with 3 high block. We can add to the card pool for +2 damage if we need to kill somebody, -2 if we need to live. If we do it that way, it won't count. It's playable while committed. It's just really nice because sometimes you just need just a little bit more push damage. And then this card, not a lot of people are playing, but I'd like it in this deck specifically, is Cloaked Predator. It has a 3 low block, which covers our block zones, so we don't have to block with our attacks as often. And this one practically doesn't even have a block itself. Its ability, it's a 1/6, so you check well. It's a spam. And its ability is E, commit, your mid attack is +1 speed for each attack in your card pool. So that would count all the multiples you create with like Sublimating Blade or Windmill Punch, as well as counting every attack in your card pool. So like, I'll add this. I'll add I'll keep it here. I'll do this. I'll do this, and it just keeps stacking. And then like your final multiple, so like you play your Summoning Blade last, give it the multiple 2, do all the things, and then just give it a bunch of speed. Plus 6 speed is nothing. Plus 4 to 5 speed for free on a multiple attack is just nothing to just like worry about at all. Like it's nuts. So we'll get into the actions. Playing 2 out of your league to turn off things like, revoke, things that stop our multiples, stuff like that. And then 3 bang to turn off our opponent's character, because sometimes you just need one more turn to draw your cool combos. 2 Kali Yuga. It allows us to pick up Sublimating Blade, MGH, Lower Great Wall. Just really nice and good. So we're playing 3 Fatality. Basic. It's going to be really good next format to remove opponents' characters unless they like touch stuff in their removing game pile, which will be pretty nutty if they do. I don't know. I haven't really taken a lot of look at characters, but I know a lot of them are really fun and really unique and cool. But as well as just giving us momentum to use for this Windmill Punch. Then we're playing 4 Windmill Punch. It's a multiple 3. Gives all of our 3 damage or less attacks plus 1 damage, so all of these get plus 1 damage for free. Combo E with any attack. You can add a Windmill Punch from your discard pile to your card pool, so then everything gets plus 2 damage. And then other combo E, you can stack a card from your discard pile to the top of your deck, so you can just check well. So like your Cloaked Predator, your Malfestation, just to make sure you check well and you can play all your cool cards. We're playing 3 Swallow Your Soul. It's a 3 damage attack, has safe and throw, so you can pick it up with Kali Yuga if you really wanted to. If it deals 3 or more damage, you add the top card of your deck to your momentum, and then you can just helps with the multiple of this. Gets 2/2 from Grow, so it's like a 7 for 5 throw, which is nuts. Sublimating Blade is our next attack. We're only playing 3 of it, mainly just because of the 2-check. Windmill Punch doesn't have the 2-check, but this one does, so we only play 3 of it instead of 4. But it is basically still the key card of the deck. Has Fury, Weapon, Safe, multiple 2. So with the Safe and the Weapon, we can pick it up with this if we have 6 or less Foundations. Its ability is E. You may discard attacks with printed damage 3 or less from your card pool in addition to momentum to pay for this attack's multiple cost. That ability is really neat because you can multiple 3 with this, stack a card if you somehow did that or whatever, and then play this, pass it, and then use the multiples for this attack's multiple, because they're printed damage of 3 or less and they are attacks in your card pool. Since it doesn't say attack cards, it just says just any attacks, and multiples are attacks, which is pretty nuts. Then its other abilities, E, discard momentum. This attack gains stun 3 or commit one of your opponent's foundations. So basically you get to either selectively turn something off or stun 3 if you want to. It's like if you don't need this fatality for anything and you stick it in their momentum, then just ditch it and just stun them out. We're playing 4 MGH. We're playing 4 of it because this says add a copy of itself from its discard pile to the card pool. And the reason that's important is because its static says, while this card's in the card pool, your other attacks get with a printed damage of 3, which all these are printed damage of 3, get +1/+1, which just means it's a +3/+3 with Grow, which is just nuts. And if you add 1, it's a +4/+4 with Grow. It's just stupid good. It has stun 1 on its own. It's a safe and weapon, so you can pick it up. It's a 3/3, so by itself it's a 5/5, 4/4, or it says other. It's a 5/5. Or as the first attack, it's a 4/4, then a 5/5 as the second. If you like pick it up and play it again, put 3. There's just so much nutty stuff you can do with that. 3 Lower Great Wall combos with a 3 damage attack. Stun 2 safe weapon, so you can pick it up with Kali Yuga. The combo E is this attack is +3 damage, so it basically becomes a 4/6, and then a 6 for 8 with just Grow himself, nothing else, just Grow, which is just nuts. Like, Grow just gives base stats to all these weaker attacks that just make them really good. Like, and then just getting the multiple for free with Sublimating Blade and Windmill Punch and just comboing, adding MGHs, adding Windmill Punches. It's just really nuts. Like, the deck starts out very small, but if you're not prepared for it, just puts damage in your face. Okay, guys. That was the Grow deck profile. Make sure to check out the Ivy deck profile that came out today as well. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. Come check out our stream on Sundays, our live stream. We'd love to hang out with you guys. We're always playing games, testing new things, talking to the community. And as always, guys, stay learned.